We are live. Episode 208. We're here from Abu Dhabi. We have Sir Tim Welch here with us. Thank you for blessing us in your country.
No problem, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 208, and we are in actual Abu Dhabi.
Already said that. Already said that. Brandon, you want to tell them what time and day it is?
I have no idea what time of day
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is trippy. It is a little bit trippy there.
What do you think of the flight in, boys?
The flight? Well, my flight was a lot different than your guys' flight. I was up in the second row, flew first class, took a shower at one point. Yeah. I tried to. I literally tried to.
So you jacked it for a little bit?
I was like, come on, like pretending, because my flight attendant was hot as fuck. Like, she was this beautiful Asian girl, and I was like trying to just, like, she pretend she comes in, and like I was trying for the boys just to say, I got my mile high, J off, but I just couldn't do it, couldn't finish it off. So
Did you ever give her any hints, like
she
I'm
looked
attracted
at
to you?
me. She just started boxing, so she knew who I was. She looked at me like she couldn't believe. It's weird. I feel like I didn't want to take advantage. I would have, though, if I had the balls, but I just was like, God, she's like, you were so nice. And like, I was like, yeah, I am.
Yeah, man, I got a boner too.
My intentions aren't pure.
That's good.
How was your
That's
guys'
good.
flight?
That's good.
16 hours.
Mine wasn't too bad. Thankfully I had my own row, and I was like fuck, this sucks. But then there was this old guy next to me that was just in pain the whole time. So I'm like,
Did he have his own row?
Yeah, he had his own row,
good.
but still he was just like, oh, I felt so bad for him. So it made my flight not near as bad. And I slept for probably 4 or 5 hours of the flight and just fucking bucked around, walked around for a little bit. At one point I went to the back, did some cat cows, some downward dog, stretched. The meals, I kind of felt like I was in prison with the meals, but still give you a little something to snack on.
What about you, B?
I'd say the same. I had my own row, so that was nice. I was able to lay down. I probably slept for 6 hours, I'd say.
Really? That's
Some
nice.
reading.
Nice.
The old guy was moving around, though, right?
A little
he
bit.
was walking constantly.
No, he
No,
could
this
barely
guy
stand
was-
up. He needed a wheelchair to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, there was a couple other old guys that were cruising around that I was like, man, that's smart.
I was sitting upstairs like kind of feeling guilty. But I'm like, they don't want my pity. They don't want me to feel bad for him, but I did.
I don't need your fucking pity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, he doesn't want my pity.
But dude, how about the flight attendants?
It's funny, they hire very beautiful women on purpose. It's like part of the trip.
Oh.
It's crazy. Like they're so hot.
Yeah. I'm
Most
like,
of them.
what the hell?
I know. That's crazy.
But dude, that was a trip being on a fucking plane for that long. That
A
huge
flying
of a
hotel.
plane.
A metal hotel in the air is what it was on. You know what I mean?
That was insane, dude.
So day one is I did the time shifter app. So I 2 days prior I was going to bed a little bit earlier, waking up earlier, going to bed a little. Then so I feel like today I'm good. Yesterday I was in the morning in Arizona. We all felt it. We were like, what the fuck? We all feel kind of like laggy. Today I think I feel good though, but because I slept so fucking great. What about you?
Did yesterday feel like the longest day ever to you? Like it felt weird? Yeah.
Well, it was weird because the whole team went on a run at like 7 a.m., 7:30 or whatever. And I was like, I felt like we went, and then that night I felt like we went on a run 2 days ago, but it was that same morning.
That was that early when we went out there?
Yeah. We were all up super early.
That's right, yeah.
Because it was hot then, but remember how hot it was during the day? Tim fucking literally about exploded. He said, let's go check out the hotel, or the mall. I'm like, this motherfucker hurt.
I needed to cool down, boss. I got cooked, dude. Something about that sun just toasted me up.
Yeah.
It's humid, too. I mean, it's a humid, hot, interesting feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This fucking hotel that they checked us into, though, is incredible.
Built recently. The guy that built it, I don't even remember exactly, but he's the one that is a huge fan. He just built this hotel just with his own money. It's been up for open for 2 months. Our review right now is the Arabian Sea or some shit, but it's insane.
You think this? Much $1 billion this hotel? You think? Maybe a
I
bill.
have no idea.
Maybe a bill. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's baller.
It's insane.
baller.
It's insane. Abu Dhabi. It was nice. We got off the flight and then had like an hour and a half drive. That was sick.
Yeah, I mean, it was surprising to me too. Like just coming here and like mostly everything's pretty normal cars, normal people,
like Westernly civilized or whatever.
Yeah, that was kind of surprising to me for sure.
We're gonna get our Habibi outfits.
Yep.
Our white fits here soon. That'll be sweet.
Can't wait for that.
Went to the NBA game, met Shaq. Dude, it's like a blessing and a curse. He just seemed like he hurts from playing all those years of basketball, being that massive.
Are you the one that said his parents weren't even that huge?
Yeah, I think that was Imran. But yeah, I think his parents were big. I want to say for some reason that Shaq has a adopted father. Could be completely wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like that's a part of his story. Sometimes you just get a kid that comes out
Just
giant or different colored hair, right? Nature
different colored sometimes.
Yeah, well, like two parents that have dark hair that have a redhead kid.
A blondie.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Yeah.
nature's wild.
Yeah.
Get a giant basketball
fella.
player.
And then I met Steve Harvey.
But Shaq was a fan of you, right?
Shaq was a huge fan. Yeah. And I think Steve Harvey was even a bigger fan. That was crazy.
Was he jacked?
Oh, yeah. He was pumped. He was, like, surprised I was there for some reason. I was like, Steve, I watch every episode of Family Feud, brother. Like, no.
Who was the other guy? Yeah,
Ranveer,
like he's an
Ranveer.
actor.
He had like 40 million followers on Instagram. I'm not sure. Someone said he was an actor. But yeah, I wasn't very familiar with him. But that was pretty cool. The preseason, those basketball players are huge. Made me realize I could be in the league, though.
Yeah.
Seeing that little dude go off, I was like, that could be me.
Trey Young.
Yeah. It's crazy how small he looks. He's 6'1".
Yeah.
And he looked like he was my height and size.
Damn.
The basketball guy that we met, Tristan.
Yeah.
Dude, I checked out his page. That dude's dope.
Sick.
He's skilled as
He
fuck.
does some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he's very skilled. He would be in the league if he was bigger. He's just so small.
and he could dunk. And he's like,
Oh, shit, he can dunk.
He was like my height.
Yeah.
Maybe shorter.
Yeah, that motherfucker is skilled.
Damn.
I know, that was crazy. Like, you're going to meet somebody in the NBA, and I was like, who the fuck's going to come up here that I don't know anybody in the NBA, very, very many names, and it was him, but that was cool.
He's in the NBA?
No.
Oh.
I don't know why they told me that.
It was weird sitting in front or right behind like the royal family.
The young kids.
Yeah, Imran was saying every one of those guys, even the kids, are billionaires. I was like, damn, they borrow a couple bucks, brother.
No shit, I tried jacking that guy's AP next to me. It's like shaking his hand. Like,
Yeah, that was pretty freaking cool, though.
what else we got? Frankie Edgar just signed to fight his retirement fight against Chris Gutierrez. What do you think about that?
Another
bud?
tough fight. That was a fight that was an option for you at one point. And I looked at that kid, and he's big, trains at a good gym. I mean, fuck, I don't know. It's going to be tough for Frankie.
Yeah, I mean, he's coming off a couple KO losses, like some bad ones.
Yeah.
Frankie's a beast, though. It's crazy he fought at 55 because he could realistically probably fight at 25.
Probably.
And he fought Benson at 55 and went 25 minutes twice with him, right?
Yep.
Jesus
Yep.
Christ, that's insane.
Did you guys see what Aljamain said
about cutting
you?
weight?
We'll see
about
if
me.
it'll hold up.
Maybe get acclimatized. Where are you heading now? I saw Suga showing on Molly saying he's going out there in like 6 days, so I was like, I gotta be there before him. I can't let O'Malley get there and get acclimated before I do. I know we're not fighting or anything, but whatever O'Malley does, I try to do what he does. Cause it just seems like the way to go. It seems like if you do what O'Malley does, good things happen. Okay.
That's an interesting perspective. I mean, he ain't fucking wrong. He's talking about it like we're fighting almost, kind of like. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
We're doing it right.
I saw that he was coming. I mean, I think he left a couple hours ago to come here.
Dude, I cannot imagine getting here fight week because I feel like I acclimated quicker because I did everything right, and I still don't even know if I'm 100% acclimated. We'll see kind of the next couple days. But I can't imagine getting here like Monday, Tuesday, and then having to do media, weight cut, all that shit. Holy fuck. But a lot of people don't have this option, like being able to be here this early and having like DCT take care of us, and like we're getting help from the government. But that's what happens when people are fans of you and they you entertain them. They want to take care of you.
Supposedly Charles was supposed to be here 20 days before the Islam Makhachev fight, but it's 2 weeks before the fight now, and he's still not in Abu Dhabi yet. And Makhachev said, "Should I start to worry?"
You see what Charles said? He said,
No.
"Daddy's coming. Chill out," or something like that.
Oh, good, because Volkanovski says, "Don't worry, brother. I'll be there."
Oh no, I think Charles is coming, baby. It's gonna be crazy, dude. The basketball game we were at, that's the arena. it's a pretty intimate arena. Like, it was packed but smaller. I think 14,000 people.
Dang.
Yeah.
Said
Good sound.
sold out. Yeah, very good sound.
Great
system.
sound. Yeah.
Sold out fast. They've been turning away. They said they've been turning away like influencers with millions and millions of followers just because it's just sold out. There's just not an extra ticket to give out.
Damn.
So it's gonna be fucking bumping in there.
Do you know? Are we gonna possibly be able to have Andrew Tate on the pod?
I don't know. We're trying. He's gonna be there supposedly. Well, I don't know if he's gonna be able to get a ticket.
Oh,
so if he
really?
doesn't get a ticket, he probably won't come. I don't know.
Does UFC give you like 2 or 3 tickets?
They gave me the normal amount, but I already gave them out to my
you did?
dad and his buddies.
Your dad's coming.
Yeah, my dad's coming like the 17th or something.
Oh, fuck yeah,
his
cool.
buddy can come down and get drunk. I mean, yeah, you can get drunk here. Yeah, it's a different world down here. It's weird how it's so different, but it's so similar.
Mm-hmm.
Like I do feel like we're in a different country, but then it's like, not really. It's pretty similar. Fucking Nissan Altima outside, fucking driving around.
Today we're gonna cruise into the city of Abu Dhabi and check it out a little bit. Maybe we'll see some differences. Maybe not.
Dude, they're gonna fly us. They have this island that they have got a bunch of rescue animals. It's like you have to get there by. We're gonna fly a helicopter there.
When?
I don't know if that's today or sometime this week, but there's a bunch of rescued animals on this island that one of the person that built this hotel owns the helicopter company and the island.
Like rhinos? Shit like
I don't
what are
know.
we talking about?
I don't know what kind of animals.
Ferrets?
Cats.
Fuck.
No,
I
I don't know.
That's gonna be sweet.
It's gonna be really cool. And then we're gonna check out the coffee place, how they make their coffee here. There was one other thing too that we were gonna do with them. But yeah, it's gonna be.
It'd be sick if we can end up finding a nice watch.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind finding a nice rollie to celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Not today. It's Sunday. 2 weeks from today, the fight's over. The 12-week build-up, the fucking scrap, everything's over, and I'm fucking sitting in a basket of my glory.
Yeah, I know. It was good to see though. Like the pad session that we had yesterday is like, god damn, bro.
I know. I feel
Little
sharp,
motherfuckers in
feel
trouble.
fast, feel dangerous.
Let's take a quick second to shout out a great new partner here at the Timbo Sugar Show, Choq. That's CHOQ.com. It's been a while since we had an all-natural supplement here at the Timbo Sugar Show, and our friends at Choq have stepped up. They're the only natural supplement products worthy of the sugar stamp approval. Sometimes guys who eat really healthy, well, train hard, and are in good shape don't see the need for supplements. The thing is, they like to take every natural advantage they can get. Men's testosterone levels are at an all-time low, and not a day goes by that I don't see a guy who had a bad diet early on in their life, low levels of testosterone naturally that could use an extra boost beyond their training. Choq has created a new natural testosterone booster that's taking the sports nutrition and natural health world by storm, and I prefer Choq for several reasons. The supplement industry is filled with weak, trashy, and dirty supplements, and guys at Choq are proud to stand above the rest. Choq uses full disclosure labeling. They tell you exact amount of each ingredient, never use proprietary blends. No label fluffing or underdosing. All natural ingredients, measured exact clinical research. Along with Choq Daily, be sure to check out their Male Vitality Stack and Stack Ultra. As the holiday season approaches, give the gift of better health to yourself and others. Check out Choq, CHOQ.com. And while you're there, be sure to use the promo code SUGAR, all caps, at checkout for 35% off your entire order. They want to start off with a bang and get all our fans here with the shows in the best shape for the new year. That's Choq.com, promo code SUGAR. This shit's fire, dude. We've made got these new espresso machines and put a couple scoops of it in our iced mocha Mariah's been making, and it's like so fucking good and quality ingredients. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Back to the show.
Back to the show.
Wow. So, how you guys feeling? You look a little tired, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm tired, dude. This fucking jet lag's a real thing because it's like my body is so used to just shutting the fuck off at 10 p.m.
Because it's 11 hours difference right now. So in Phoenix, Arizona, Mariah, Danny, everyone's out.
It's Sunday, 1 a.m.
Yeah, something like that. So your body, you're probably like...
Yeah. I'm fucking twisted.
I did a
up.
double latte to the dome, though. I feel like I could rap right now. I'm so hyped.
How's it been being away from Elena?
It's easier when Danny doesn't send me as many videos, to be honest. Because when she sends me the videos, I start to feel like, oh, she's like, Dad, where's Dad? And I'm like, oh, I'd almost rather not. It's like I catch myself looking at my pictures and videos of her anyway. Mm-hmm. And it's like, fuck. But once you remember, then that's when it's harder. But yeah, it's
Something about being with the boys though just makes you want to fuck someone up, huh?
yeah. So it's good. I think it's only been a couple days so far, but it's been fine.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that'll get harder as she gets older, or it'll be what it is, like just change?
Yeah, it's gonna be. I feel like right now she doesn't know what time is. Like she doesn't know it's been 2 nights, 3 nights, 4 nights.
Right.
So I don't think it's gonna affect her as much. Like, but also I don't know. Who knows? It could be traumatizing for that age. Could be more vulnerable to me being gone. I can't imagine. You know what I mean? Like I don't fucking know. But
Yeah. It's like I was telling you though, dude. It's just so huge. I feel like with your baby that it doesn't have to go to daycare because most parents literally see their kid maybe an hour and a half a day.
But
and then they put them to bed.
Yeah, wake up, get going. But like in the mornings, most parents probably have to work at 8:30. So it's like a rush. They get up at 7. They have to shower. They have to do a bunch of shit. So it's a rush. Then they pick them up at 5, and then it's like they're.
So they're not even really raising the child.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably doing what they have to do.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're sounds worse, but yeah, I mean, for the most part, if you have to bring your kid to daycare 5 days a week, 40 hours a week.
Because Elena's seems like she's just very smart for her age.
Yeah, I mean, she does seem like that, and I would take a lot of credit.
I mean, definitely.
No, but she's gonna be bilingual. Like, she already is basically. She speaks, understands Spanish and English. She'll be 2 in a couple weeks, and she does seem very, very smart. But I wonder how much of that is just being raised by people she loves. Even if she's not with me and Danny Monday, Wednesday, Friday, she's with Danny's mom, who loves her literally as much as we do.
And she speaks completely Spanish.
She doesn't speak English to her, yeah. So I think, that's definitely been an advantage for Elaine. She's gonna be an interesting character being raised by the world's most famous athlete in the world. Yeah. Bren, you want
Are
kids?
you putting her in school?
Hell no. The fuck are you gonna teach her in school that I can't teach her?
Really?
I don't know. I can't imagine dropping Elena off at like a public school. Maybe like some private shit.
Yeah.
To where I don't know. They were all, it's tricky. I'm gonna kind of let Danny take the lead on that, and then have a very strong opinion. I don't think Danny's gonna want to take her to public school. I can't imagine doing that. I just don't feel like that's the right.
I wonder if
way.
there's one of those like Steiner schools that Paul Check talks about by your house. Is there one?
I don't know. I think there's like chartered private schools, but it's like hard if it's in Tempe or some shit. You know what I mean? 'Cause I'm not gonna. I can't move. Or I can, but I don't want to.
You want to have a kid?
Yeah, go with flow. I'm going with flow,
Yeah,
man.
that's a good
Yeah,
answer.
I mean, I think I have to at this point, but I would love to. I think it's like coaching, right? But different.
Yeah.
You know.
24/7 personalized
Yeah.
training. But
Yeah.
Paul Check had a kid when he was 57, 58, and you're fucking just as healthy as that motherfucker. So there's like the standard of how the age where people are like, oh, you're a 30, you're getting older. It's like, if you're healthy as you guys, like 40, 45.
Your biological age
40,
is probably lower than ours.
yeah, no shit.
Probably.
I feel pretty good, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I've got definitely a few good years left in the oil and gas tank. You know,
The old gas.
I mean, that's a trip. Sometimes it's like, fuck, I'm 40, but yeah, I feel good.
Yeah, I mean, how you eat and how you treat your body, you're probably healthier than most 20-year-olds.
That's actually super fucking accurate. That's crazy to think about. You don't vape.
So what's the meals been like? The meals we've just been eating breakfast here at the hotel. Fucking dude, the buffet here is nice as fuck.
Dude.
Did you try that beef tongue?
I did, man.
What was it like?
Tasted like beef.
Really?
It was good.
Was it a weird was it like a taffy?
It really wasn't at all. I was surprised. I thought it would be maybe chewier. It literally tasted like I was eating roast beef.
Oh,
Just
I
like
was
a
down
good
there.
little
Was
roast
that
beef.
this morning? Or
I
last
didn't
night?
do it this morning. Yesterday,
Ah.
I tried the beef tongue. It was good.
I'm scared.
Everything, dude. The coffee here is really good.
Yeah.
You said the massage was the best massage you ever had.
Yeah, she was so good. She crawled up on my back and just fucking.
Any tuggies?
I wish. I just didn't want to go there.
Oh, she's too cute.
I was
Innocent.
in my mind. I was envisioning it, but I was like, just don't counter the demons.
Oh, counter the demons.
And I did. So
We'll probably do another pod for official predictions before the next for UFC 280. So we'll wait off on that. But dude, that card's just. I mean, everything so far has been good. I guess we'll wait till everyone gets here because I know Chael keeps saying this card's too stacked. Something's gonna happen. There's like, don't even think like that.
Yeah, Wednesday I went into sparring like, fuck, I know we're gonna have hard sparring today. I'm like, just please get through this shit healthy.
Oh.
And that sparring was literally the best I've ever seen you spar. The most energy you've ever had in the second and third round. You weren't. It seemed like in those rounds you weren't thinking about cardio at all.
Yeah, I just felt sharp, feel dialed in. This whole camp's been about just trust the process, trust the workouts. Like, don't question it. Because sometimes it's like, am I training too hard? Am I not training hard enough? And it's like, I try not to even think like that. I just trust each workout. I'm gonna get the most out of each workout. And dude, we've been doing these camps now with Brandon and just what 5 years or no, yeah, like 4 or 5. I don't even know, but everyone's
at least 3, right?
Yeah,
dude. Do you think so? We went longer, right?
Yeah,
and this is the best you've ever looked.
Yeah.
Do you think that makes sense, or do you
the 12 weeks?
Yeah, I mean, I know it's long. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I'm always curious about that. Like, being locked in like that for that long is draining, right?
Yeah. I guess the alternative is I just feel like I'm getting better at either being locked in. I don't have to be 100% locked in, but I can be semi-locked in. Yeah. Like outside of camp. So
like not lock in 100%,
but also
whatever that means until about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Right?
So I'm getting, but the 12 weeks is nice just because I'm eating clean that far out. I'm sleeping really good that far out. And if I do those two things and still train, it's like I'm pretty much in camp.
Yeah.
All year round.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
I think for Peter it was important though to the how much sparring we were doing, how far out, just because he's such a solid striker and there's not many real mistakes he makes. Just having your timing just on point, dialed the fuck in, I think was super important for this fight.
Yeah.
And I think you'll see that pay off 100%.
Yeah, I feel fucking sharp.
But saying, dude, how important it is for an athlete to just trust the process and trust their coaches. You see it, even coaches or athletes that aren't even doing kind of the right thing, but they just have full trust in their coaches. Yeah. And they go out there and win and they dominate. That's a fucking important thing.
Yeah. That literally is a mental thing.
Yeah.
But a lot of athletes just overtrain because they think about the fight and they're like, fuck. So they just have a hard workout Monday, hard workout Tuesday, hard workout Wednesday, like just constantly every day, hard 2-a-days, and they're not resting, they're not sleeping, they're not getting the recovery, and that's literally so fucking important. That's what I feel like we do better than anyone. And a lot of that's with Brandon. If I go into a Brandon workout, he's the strength and conditioning coach. So I just got fucked up Monday, and then we go in on Thursday, and I'm like, dude, I'm hurting, I'm sore. It's not like Brandon's not like, well, I got to make him more sore. It's like, let's make you let's make you leave feeling better. And that's where I feel like where we really have the advantage over a lot of people.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, your coaches trust you as well. Yeah. And I think that relationship is so synergistic that I know your input is the most valuable. Like, so I should listen to what you have to say and be open to it because that's more valuable than my plan.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm not just being a pussy today. It's like, fuck.
Dude, and that's the thing about knowing you for so long and being around you for so long and being at so many practices with you. Yeah. Compared to a coach, I'm brand new coaching this guy. You don't know if like he's being a bitch at some points or just kind of being a puss. But being around you for this many years. Yeah,
it's been what, like 8 years since we've been like pretty much lived together for the first years, which is crazy. Yeah. I don't think a lot of coach athletes have that relationship that we do.
Yeah, you guys, it's cool. I've told you that from the beginning. Watching you guys together is really cool. It's such a cool part of my coaching career, just to observe you guys together. I don't know if it works for other people to have that, but you guys make it work beautifully.
Most coaches are older too. Well, I guess there's nowadays, I guess, more retired fighters are retiring earlier and being coaches, I guess you could say. But also most coaches, MMA coaches, are older. We fucking party together.
Yeah.
We do drugs together, caffeine.
Yeah, we also fucking train hard together too.
That's huge.
You can feel the pace, and I think a lot of older coaches too are super stuck in their old school ways. And I don't know. Yeah. It's just, we're pretty good at separating it too. When it's time to be coached, it's time to be coached. When it's time to fuck around and be friends, it's time to fuck around and be friends.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts, baby. Can't wait to get my massage. I'm hoping I can
You missed
get
your shit
something
this morning.
Well, when you got to, I know that sleep benefited me more than massage.
That's why I was like, is that motherfucker dead in there? Because usually you wake up before I do. And I thought about hitting your door, but I'm like, just let him sleep. If he's sleeping that good, just let the motherfucker
I was
sleep.
fucking out that long. I'm so glad. That literally changed the game, that amount of sleep. Because my Oura-ring was so fucked up, and I knew it was going to be. But I'm so into that Oura-ring. Like, I want to get a good score. So being able to get a good sleep score today was huge. And then hopefully, you know, no more caffeine the rest of the day. I'll be able to go to sleep around 11 again tonight, 11 midnight or whatever. And that'll be a nice routine. If I can go to sleep around 11 midnight and then wake up around 9, 10, that's money.
You crashed out early last night?
No.
It
I
took
fell
you a little
asleep
bit?
around midnight,
Yeah.
12:15.
Because
I watched.
you, like, jazzed up from that game and all that energy. And
I was definitely stimulated. My brain, like, from, you know, all the fans taking pictures and shit. It's like, it's a stimulation that's just like runs through your body. But yeah, I laid down, watched some episode about Chapo, and then passed out. But yeah, I was up for an hour. What about you? Did you end up falling asleep pretty quick?
similar, I was passing out in the car.
Yeah.
Tim was out. I was kind of like, felt like I was going to fall asleep going to the game.
Yeah. I was more tired going
Yeah.
to the game and then at the game.
Yeah.
Going weird cycles.
And then as soon as I got back, I fucking laid down. I was like, I'm not going to be able to sleep.
Fuck, I hate that.
But that was good.
Yeah.
What was that like last night? That's not obviously the first, but to be in that environment and fucking everyone wanting your, you know, photograph and like that was kind of a wild scene, especially being here, right?
Yeah, it was cool. Definitely normal now, but it was so fucking funny because I do feel like a lot of people in yesterday wanted my picture because everyone else wanted my picture. Like, there was definitely some Suga fans, but then there were some fans that just fans of whatever. These little kids came up to me. Oh, what do you do? I'm like, I'm a rapper. And then when I was leaving, like, a couple other little kids came. I listen to all your music. It was so funny. It was so funny. But yeah, it feels normal now, but it's exhausting.
Yeah.
You can't even walk, like, get through a crowd. It's like, I try to enjoy it, but sometimes, and I was so fucking, I definitely was like really tired at that point. I was like, I just wanted to like disappear.
Yeah, I don't see any people with like tattoos here. Do you? I haven't seen
lot.
any.
Yeah, I think culturally, there's like cultural. I actually was gonna ask Imran about that, but
Tim did.
You
asked him about, is there any tattoo parlors here? And he said, probably not.
Yeah, I saw one guy that had the white, what is it called?
He just called it
The
Habibi.
robe.
Yeah, little Habibi robe.
That had a tattoo. I didn't
really?
notice it. I could see like it was like up here.
Maybe he was. I mean, we're gonna be wearing them too, so maybe
Yeah.
it's just like just a random.
It's been
dude.
nice having Imran though. It seems like he kind of knows about this culture a little bit.
Yeah.
Which one? Pakistan.
Yeah, Pakistan it's very different, I think, but there's similarities. It's a very Muslim culture.
Dude,
Yeah, similarities.
if
for
I didn't
sure.
have Imran fucking setting all this shit up, I would probably have pulled out of the fight. No, but realistically, dude, my stress levels have been pretty low for the most part of getting here and getting everything settled. Imran, dude, if he wasn't doing all this, I would be so stressed out. Just trying to make sure everyone's settled in, trying to figure out rides, flights, figure out the hotel situation, food. He has a meal prep. He has someone setting up meal. They're going to be delivering my food all the rest of the fight camp.
Yeah, it's weird with Imran. He's just like, because at first when we met Imran, I'm like, what is this guy's intentions? Like, why does he want to help so much? There's got to be something behind it. But then being around him and getting to know him, like, he's just genuinely a good person. He really is.
He says, I'm getting so much experience out of helping you. And, like, dude, he was sitting in the back of the fight with us. Like, last fight, he was in the back watching the warm-ups and, like, being here right now. He's like, that's what pays. Like, because he doesn't take $1 from me. He's made me so much fucking money. He does all of this shit.
He won't let us buy anything ever.
Yeah, you go to the store and I try to get him a coffee. He's like, no. Let me get you a coffee.
Last fight tried to gift him a Rolex. Like, anyone would be like, are you serious? And be jacked. He just wouldn't take it.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
But
yeah, he's a good dude.
Good dude. Yeah, I feel like I keep meeting just like the perfect fucking people for the team, and it's crazy.
Yeah. Well, dude, you're smart in that sense, man. Like of putting those people around you.
Yeah.
I think Imran really understands your brand.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's huge. Yeah.
Yeah. Imran. I mean, he owns Sanabul. He's like, he created Sanabul. He graduated as a medical doctor. Like, he's a super smart guy. Switched over to wanting to create a brand and build a brand. Built Sanabul. Very successful. Pretty much my day one sponsor. Like,
Yeah.
So he's been with me since Quinones fight. Like,
Is he
Pretty much contender series after, right?
Yeah.
Isn't he the only sponsor that didn't bail?
Yeah, he was the only sponsor I had when I had that 2-year layoff. The only one that was still there, like, still talked to him on the phone. He's like, still believed in the Suga Show, and that was before the Suga Show was massive. Like, after the contender, it was like going big, and he just stayed on the side. So that was, yeah, I was super fucking lucky to have him on.
It's nice knowing too, like when it comes to business or anything. Even Mariah and I at home, we're like, we know we can talk to Imran and get advice anytime.
It's like, what
nice.
don't you fucking know, dude? And he trains jiu-jitsu, which I think is always a benefit. Anybody on like that trains jiu-jitsu, I feel like gets a little bit. And he has an aura ring. He's constantly, trying to stay on his sleep, staying hydrated, eats healthy, works out. Just fucking like everyone else on the team. It's fucking sweet.
He for a smart motherfucker too. He has a very open perspective, like a very unbiased perspective.
Yeah.
Which, like, I think is really valuable. Right? You get a lot of people that are really intelligent. Maybe they're very successful financially, and they're very biased.
Yeah.
Judges too.
Yeah, like my way's right, and he's not that way, which I think is a huge asset.
Yeah.
We're always fucking around saying shit, and he fits right in. He just laughs at it. Oh.
He's funny. And then also having Dan Garner. Like, he's not really around as much, but holy shit, how much did he change the game for me? Eating perfect, like the jet lag protocol he sent over, like
Huge,
not eating on the plane, taking my magnesium, my melatonin, like just following that. It's got me extra dialed in. That's probably why my jet lag's not as bad, or it's wearing off pretty fast. But yeah, Garner's been a fucking huge help too.
Yeah, imagine getting here fight week, Monday of fight week, and you land like, okay, and now you got to cut 15 pounds, whatever it is. Like, oh, that would suck.
Think of the way it was before, where the fights were in the morning. A fighter
Here in
getting
Abu Dhabi?
here fight week, and then fighting it, and then probably barely getting acclimated, barely, and then having to fight it, whatever that was, 7 a.m. or that to me was nuts.
That is nuts.
I thought that's what we were gonna have to deal with.
Right.
And remember I asked you, you're like, no. I'm like, fuck, that's way better. That makes no sense to force to have it that way.
Yeah. So it'll be nice Saturday mornings when you guys will be watching the fight.
Sunday.
No, Saturday morning.
So Saturday morning. Okay, yeah, you're right.
So Saturday night we'll be fighting here. Saturday
Yes.
morning they'll be waking up, getting ready to watch the Suga Show, beat up Peter.
Damn. Yeah, it reminds me of Kenney flying here, flying back to Vegas for 2 weeks, taking another short notice fight here, coming back to fight.
And winning both.
What a beast.
Yeah.
he won both.
Yeah.
Damn,
He's
dude.
done.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, Casey, you guys had a good podcast with you on your podcast. That was a good one with him. He's a character. He's one of the boys for sure.
Let's take one more second here to thank our sponsor, VIIA Hemp. Well, they're coming out with some Timbo Sugar Show signature edibles made for training, made for whatever kind of workout you want to do. Super low dose, that'll give you that high, keep you focused. But these edibles are fucking quality. They don't dry you out. They don't dry your eyes out. They don't just make you feel like shit. There's not just some random dose in each edible. They're fucking dialed.
They definitely got to dial the fuck
5
in.
milligrams THC, some of them 50 milligrams of CBD. They just have a bunch of different kinds. So
Different ratios.
Yeah.
I want to try those for sure, man.
Yeah, they're so good. I didn't bring any. I didn't want to go to Priz here. But this will be the first time. But check them out. VIIAHemp.com. Then code TMS for 10%. And they'll give you a free little bag. But I wonder if you could have brought edibles here.
You probably could have, but it's probably best not to.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, I don't want to test it.
Customs didn't seem too crazy this time. Usually, like in London, it was way different. Like this felt like
They could care less.
Yeah, this felt a little bit different. But
They just looked at the passport and we just zipped through. But I'm wondering what the prisons are like here. Like, are they pretty nice? Pretty bougie?
I don't think you want to test it out.
For real. Well, I was asking Imran, is there like a ghetto here? Is there a lot of bums? And he was saying not many, right?
well, no, he was saying there's not like much about middle class. They're like really fucking rich, and then they're poorer.
I wonder what the really poor neighborhoods look like here.
Well, I think, man, you got, like, did you guys notice to the side of the hotel, there's like trailers over there where you have like workers?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have people coming over from India, Pakistan,
Like
Africa.
the guys working at these hotels probably aren't getting paid that much.
Yeah,
That's why there's so many
the
of them.
cleaners. I mean, just like anywhere else, you have a working class that's working for, I don't know what minimum wage is here, whether it's less than the States, but yeah, definitely there definitely is one. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we'll be able to see a little bit more today. Get to adventure out a little bit, but
On a little trip.
yeah, get a little trip. The women here are pretty, I think.
They're fucking pretty, dude. Aren't they?
Mm.
Is it because they're foreign or what is it?
Well, there's all different foreigners. Like they're not just like the same. You're not seeing the same kind of chick everywhere. You're seeing a bunch of different ones.
Yeah, my massage lady was from Indonesia.
That's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I
Did you
think
try to
too
get
with
it in?
with the outfit, you get a little bit of the
Mystery?
mystery. Yeah, right? Like,
What if she's
little
fat?
fire crotch, yeah.
or you see like beautiful eyes and you're like, man, that,
Oh.
right? You know,
Yeah.
I wonder.
Yeah, it's definitely tricky because you could have those girls could be in good shape or they could have a little fucking extra gut.
Yeah, there's kind of something sexy about those little black outfits, huh?
Hit rolling the dice.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if we could. Nah, let's not get into that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I would. Anyway, hopefully be able to set up Warzone. Garrett's trying to work on that. The internet's not the best, but we might figure out, be able to play a couple games. Probably won't be able to stream, but as long as we can get a couple games in, it would be huge.
I'd bring my happiness levels up.
My happiness.
What did the Full Send boys, when do they come?
I think the Full Send boys are coming Thursday for the press conference. I heard there might be an open workout. I know, it's like open schmopin. You know what I mean? I don't
Open
think-
workouts are tough because it's a day before weigh-ins, right?
It's yeah, and just like you have to schedule your one good workout around it.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
mean, we could always go there and work out for
Fuck around,
5 minutes.
hump the mats, like
Yeah.
freak.
Hump the mats. That'd be good. That'd be good.
We're just doing horrible jujitsu and just fucking tossing each other,
Pulling side control.
pulling. It's fucked.
So that's about it, fellas.
What else we got going on? I got a massage. What time is it?
15 minutes, bro.
I got a massage. 15
One.
minutes. Excited for that. Body feels pretty good. I really needed that massage. I felt more the other couple days.
You've been hitting back-to-back espressos.
I'm geek, dude. My head. I'm like, oh.
I think so. Each one of those lattes is 2 shots.
I had a nice 4-shot at the dome piece.
Little 200 millis to the dome.
That's it.
200 milligrams.
I didn't that much. That's usually what we do.
I think 300 milligrams is the recommended dose for a day.
Yeah, 200 and I have no more today.
Brandon thinks that's pussy shit.
Yeah, Brandon has like 8 shots a day.
They don't feel that strong to me.
Really?
It feels great. I like Suge all jazzed up
Yeah,
on
I'm jazzed up.
some
But in my
wrestling.
crash, I just pout
Yeah.
and just am like,
Boom,
fuck
it's
you
bang.
guys.
Yeah.
Have you been peeking at that book much? That Discipline is Destiny?
Just the first.
Just a little bit. What about
yeah.
you, B?
Yeah.
A little bit?
Yeah, I'm a couple chapters in.
I fucking like that book a lot.
It's
dude.
crazy. The people who need it most though would never read it, or maybe they wouldn't interpret it the right way.
Yeah.
But the people that are into that kind of thing or already have pretty good discipline,
Well, I feel
or
like-
love reading it. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that book literally, even if your level of discipline is where, like, I'm pretty fucking dialed in right now. I'm pretty disciplined. But even being at that level, I'm like, this still helps. Having no discipline would help like a lot of people. But yeah, you're right. People that need it the most probably aren't going to read
It's
it.
like, fuck that.
It was cool at breakfast. Garrett and I were talking, but we had a cool conversation with Tanquinho and Imran, and it was like Tanquinho was speaking Stoicism, and I was like, he probably hasn't read the book, right? Maybe he has, but just how that perspective translates into an athlete in a different sport, right? Like talking about struggle and talking about growth. So it's like almost like he was speaking Stoicism without.
He learned it from mastering jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, from experiencing life, you know. So
really
there's like
cool.
this crazy carryover.
Yeah. Anytime that dude gives you a lesson, dude, he gives so many lessons, and he almost sometimes he doesn't even. I don't even know if he knows he's giving it, but you hear it, and it's just such valuable information he's always given me. I'm like, fuck, it's awesome to have that dude.
Yeah.
I swear to God, you guys have like the greatest camp possible, because I was sitting there listening to like 3 masters of what they do, and it like genuinely, I felt like I got like a $1 million seminar of just like knowledge from Tanquinho, from Brandon, from Imran, like business, jiu-jitsu, fucking
Life.
awareness, life,
Yeah.
mindfulness. It's fucking beautiful.
I know. I've heard John Jones. I've heard people say I have the best camp. I have the best team around me. And you probably, everyone should probably feel like that. But, dude, I really, truly believe it. Like, fuck. I couldn't replace any of you guys with someone else that could do a better job. It's fucking, I'm so lucky.
Yeah, it's nice too. Like someone, I forgot who asked me. I think it was Brett Okamoto. Like, do you go to different coaches and ask them their opinion? I'm like, yeah, I do. Like, I have John Crouch, who's been in it for years. He's built the champion. He worked with so many athletes that I can call anytime and ask his input at sparring. He gives me his input, and we go back and forth. It's like I have a lot of good sources of people to.
Everyone on the team's open-minded. We're not just like, this is my way, so this is the right way. It's always like, this is my way. Let's see if we can make it better. And if not, it's good to know. Like their opinion, I don't know about it, but it makes me trust mine even more, which is fucking huge. Yeah, best team. And I think that's going to show Saturday night, October 22nd, live on pay-per-view, and I get no dollars from it. So Aljo should be thanking me. It's funny, I was doing the little house tour. It'll be on YouTube, but I was saying, like, they probably flew economy. They're probably uncomfortable. He's a champ. And I'm in this giant fucking suite. And he's probably sleeping fucking right next to some random cornerman that he had to bring. It's like,
yeah,
I feel like the fucking champ, baby.
He said on his Twitter post, he's like, until he gets to ride Dillaroids for 25 minutes, get on his back and ride him. So that must be his plan. Fucking shoot, take him down.
He just tweeted, whoever cutting weight, your mom's a hoe. I was watching one of his videos because it was weird. It would be so sweet if I could see everyone's weight. I'm so curious. I've been writing down my weights, and it's just something. It's interesting. And I was like, and then he posted on YouTube, fucking like something about something. And I was scrolling through it to see where his weight was at. And he said he was like 158, like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. Like, he's a strong guy. Like, probably walks around 165. Like, he's a big guy. And they just tweeted, whoever invented cutting weight, your mom's a hoe. I'm like, damn, I wonder.
22 pounds in that 2 weeks, and for a 5-round fight. I mean,
and flying across the country. I mean, I'm sure he'll make weight. I'm sure he will. He's done it over and over and over again. But I feel like my weight's so good right now, I'm not going to have to suffer as much. Like, I'm suffering a little bit each day, not getting to eat as much as I want. But rather than, like, eating as much as I want, and then the last 2 weeks, I'm like, now I'm suffering even more. Like, I'm minimizing my suffering, which is, I feel like, super beneficial.
Yeah, especially for this type of match. I mean, if you got someone who's going to come out and you know they're going to try to grapple you and put they weigh in at 136 and they walk in the cage 155 or something, and they're trying to put that weight on you.
I'd guess that's what Aljo's probably going to weigh.
Yeah,
155.
But for a striking match, someone who's small like Peter, I think the speed is most important.
Yeah, styles make matchups, baby. I wonder what Peter's weight is. I wonder what he's walking around at, how much he cuts, because he doesn't seem like a big guy.
I bet he walks around at 45. I bet.
No, Cody Garbrandt walks around at probably 48. 49.
He was. I mean, I bet
he walked around at 151, 152.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Heavy. Because he was saying how he could go to 25.
Peter?
He doesn't have a big frame at all.
Yeah.
You know, if somebody's frame, like Sean's frame, is different than mine.
Yeah.
You know, so I can get to 135. I'm 160.
Yeah.
But I have a small frame.
I think Peter's gonna be like the same size as Tanquinho with smaller legs. Like, Tanquinho weighs 165 because his legs are so thick. But I think Peter's gonna be like the exact same frame as Tank.
Tanquinho's dense, like everywhere.
Thick bastard.
Yeah.
He said in Brazil for a while he would do legs every day. Not heavy, like but he would just do legs every single day. And you can feel it in his jiu-jitsu. If he gets on top of you half guard and his legs are pinched and his hips and his butt is just heavy as fuck.
Well, look at his brother. I mean, it's big boys. Like, you know, they're like, it's like a different build.
We were talking about last night he was confident he could tap out Shaq, and I'm confident he could too. And he's
a heel hook or something though too.
Dude, Shaq. If he would pull guard, and what is Shaq going to do? He's going to end up on his back. He's going to end up sweeping him. Shaq's not going to be able to stay that tight, and he's not going to be able to just smush him.
Sweeping Shaq, though, dude.
So wait,
his hand was the size of my arm.
When you say pull guard, you want him on top.
He would sit to his butt.
Yeah.
and his feet and his posts and his butterflies and his half guard. He's like,
seems crazy,
dude. It
with
does
a guy
seem crazy.
that big.
And he's Tank would have put, I mean, some serious money on it, and I would put money on it too.
I would love to see that.
Are you gonna go down with me, or do you want to stay up here? You guys want to shoot the shit for a little bit longer, or you want to?
Well, yeah, we'll probably wrap it up. It'll be good. So, boys, thanks to our sponsors, Choq, CHOQ.com, code SUGAR. The shit is so fucking fire. Fire for your body and fire for your taste buds. And then VIIAHemp.com, code TMS for the best gummies you can get.
We'll see you guys next week.
See you guys next week. Thanks, Brandon.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate
Peace.
ya.
Love y'all.
Deuces.
Sick. Thank you for having me, boys.
Yeah. We'll probably shoot one more by the end of the trip.
Oh my
Are you
God.
gonna go down there with me?
I'm gonna go down and see if I can. I'm gonna try to schedule just to do shits and giggles.
Yeah, there might be a free
Just go down in shorts, right?
Yeah. What they have you wear?
She has you put on some like fucking paper boxers, and then she ripped them off me.